Welcome back, ladies, to the Grown Women's Table. Ladies, your girl Lori. Hey, girl. Hey, how you guys doing today? For those that are watching the replay, thank you so very much. You guys, this is an impromptu live because YouTube problems for your girl. I filmed y'all a whole video. I sure did. Because I told you I was going to put this video up for Friday. And in the middle of editing, it was a whole fiasco. So instead of me just saying forget it and scratching it all together, I decided to pop on this live and give you my thoughts. Hey Sarah, give you my thoughts, give you some a look and some swatches of the new Milk Cosmetics Mary Jane palette. So this is the packaging that it comes in. This is what it looks like. Hey Lorraine, hey Lala. Oh, I'm glad you guys, because honey, it was a struggle. This right here is what the palette actually looks like. These are the shades. And I will do some swatches. Hey Shell, hey girl. Because I had y'all swatches and everything, y'all. I had it all. Let me tell you why I picked this palette up. We're going to start there. I picked the palette up because I had the Natasha Denona Glam palette, which looks like this for those that may not know. And as you can see, this palette is a very cool tone palette. And the only deep shade that's kind of dark in this palette is this shade right here. And it doesn't really give me a lot of depth. So when I saw this palette come out, I was like, oh wow, this has a lot more depth. It's also cool tone, but I feel like it's a little warmer. It has more depth, more grit to it. And I feel like it's really gonna do add the depth that I need in the look. So on next Wednesday, we will be doing videos with both of these palettes. But for today, hey Roberta, we are only going to focus on the Mary Jane. Mary Jane, your loving just the same. Y'all remember that song? Mary Jane. Now this palette is supposed to represent the smoke that comes off of the wacky tobacco. I don't smoke, so I don't know if these colors are really what they say. So I'm just gonna start right here, and we're gonna give you swatches. So the first shade is called Mary Jane. I have worn, yeah girl, hey Pam, I have worn this palette 4 times, so I do have some thoughts. All right, so the first one is called Mary Jane. This is the swatch. And y'all, I had to really press into this to get this shade to show up. This shade is very sheer, and I will definitely let you know, like, you know, with all these lights, you can really see it, but you'll see how sheer it is compared to the other palette, other colors. I need to get a white, hold on. This particular shade is very messy to me. I did wet it, and if you wet that shade, as a matter of fact, let me wet the shade so you can see it next to it. Let me put a little bit on my finger. It's very chunky, so this is it on my finger. Let me just spray my finger, and we're gonna go right next to it. It makes it a lot smoother. I think I got way too much water on my hand. And you can actually see it better when it's wet. So that's how it looks when it's wet. Oh, okay, Lorraine. I'm going to tell you, girl. I'm finna let you know. So that's dry and that's wet. Okay. Now the next shade is called Gasper, which is this shade right here. Now this shade is giving me, it's a matte formula. It gives me a greenish, it's a weird green color. But that's what it looks like. That's Gasper. It's like a green with some brown. You know, milk is good for these weird kind of colors, but I like it. The next color is called Sweet Lucy, which is this one. It's another one of those metallic shades, but you guys, these metallic shades in this palette are very chunky. So definitely press. Don't take your brush and go back and forth because you're going to have stuff everywhere. Take your brush and pat it into the actual palette. I'm using my fingers. And that's that color. And it's a little smoother going on because I'm using my fingers and the warmth from my fingers. That's that shade. Now the next shade is Bamba. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. One of my favorite shades out of the palette. This is another metallic shade. It is giving me like a gunmetal. And it's another one, you guys. You guys have to press your brush in. You can't go back and forth. You're going to have a mess. And by me using my fingers, I am getting better payoff. Hi, Pauline, sweetie. Very chunky. Y'all see it? You can see it. So you definitely want to use this palette prior to doing your makeup. If not, honey, you might have some issues. What's the name of the Anastasia palette that caused such a mess? I think, what was the one that everybody was complaining about? It's called, and it's got that pretty green and, is it Subversion? Subculture, that's what it is. Thank you. Now the darkest shade is called Sinsemilla. I think that's how you pronounce that. It's a matte formula. And that's what it looks like. And we're going to talk about the matte shades in this palette as well. So that's what it looks like. The next shade is Santa Maria, which is this one. Again, it's another one of them shades that you got to press your brush into. Don't twirl around because you're going to have a mess. Yes, it could pass for like a off black shade. Yeah. It's a chunky one too, but with my fingers rubbing against it, it's taking some of that chunkiness away. But when you use a brush, it's going to be a little different, so you have to be a little careful. Next shade is Rubia, I think that's how you say it. Right there. How you guys doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. And it's kind of giving me an olivey green shade. I'm going to add a little bit more to see if I can build that up. Yeah, they do look very nice against my skin tone. And that's one thing I do like about this palette, that I feel if you're my skin tone, it really will add some depth and it shows up. It's got its pros and cons. Now this right here, what is it called? Bow? It's one of my, I didn't show it to you. One of my favorite shades as well. But again, press. I'm gonna keep saying that, y'all, because if you take your brush and go all the way across, you're gonna have a mess because they're chunky and they're soft. This is a beautiful shade. This is the one shade out the palette, like I feel like you could do a one and done type look. The next shade is what I use as like a transition shade out of this palette. And it's called Mary. Mary, 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 Mary. And this is what it looks like. Like it almost blends right into my skin. You see that? I'm gonna build it up some more. So it's a really good transition shade if you're my complexion. Very good. And the last one is Kylie, yeah. It's a very sheer formula, and I'm gonna be honest with you right off the gate. The first shade and the last shade are the shades I like the least. And that's what it looks like. So those are your swatches, ladies. All right, I don't have any makeup on. I just threw a little brow on, and I do have my eyes primed. So we're gonna play. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. I never asked you guys, but I'm gonna start asking, cause a closed mouth don't get fed. All right, Lorraine said, I love the color story, but I don't know if I have the time to pray before using these difficult shades. Okay, we're gonna get into it. I was talking to one of my friends about this palette. This is not a beginner-friendly palette. I'm gonna say that right off the gate. It's not for beginners. You're gonna have to know some tricks, you know what I mean? They mess. Maybe that's why they put them on the end. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I do not like those shades. So what we're gonna do is go in, and I'm gonna do this quickly so this video don't be long. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. What's this? No, Mary. And I'm gonna use that as a transition shade. I need to be looking in my mirror. Now it's a little light, but it's gonna do the job. I want to give y'all two looks. So that's going all over the lid, and as you can see, it's a really nice transition. And next shade I'm gonna go is Sensimella, which is the deepest shade right here. And we're gonna use my mini booster brush, and we're gonna do the outer V. Now here is the first issue. Now when you put this shade on, you guys see that, right? I'm just patting it in my outer V. But then if I go and do windshield wiper motions, see how it's taking the color away? It's taking the depth away from that color. So this is why I say it's not beginner friendly, because if you're not a beginner, if you are a beginner, you might not know that, okay, if I put an eyeshadow on and then when I'm blending it, it's going away, how do I fix that? Well, the way to fix that is to, and let me show you my palette, you guys. It's a lot, it is kick up. So if you don't like kick up, it's got kick up. The way to solve that is just to do patting motions and build that color up. Now I have worn, y'all, it's hot in my room. I have worn this eyeshadow several times. Now I don't have problems with the eyeshadow fading and going away. Now I have not had that problem, but you do have to build it up. Like I'm gonna have to build it up. And then I lightly just go in and blend out the edges a little bit. But lightly. And I'm gonna give you guys a nice smoky look. If you love smoky looks, this is the palette for you. I feel like if you're willing to add a little elbow grease, do a little time, then pick the palette up. Now, what color I want to go in? I think first, no, what I'm gonna do next is you definitely want to have some glitter glue with these metallic shades, because I feel like that will help keep it from being all over your face. So we're gonna go in with a little bit of glitter glue from NYX, and I'm gonna place it on the lid. Hey D, and place it on the lid to help keep this shadow from being all over my face. Oh, thank you. What brush is this? My Blender Pro from Sonia G. And I'm gonna go into, oh, I told you already. Now, like I said, we're gonna go in and press. That's how we're doing. We're not sweeping, pressing. And then I'm also gonna press it onto the eye. Don't sweep it, press it. That's another little trick that'll keep it from being all over your face. Now, do y'all see how beautiful that color is? It's a beautiful color. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. And when I use this technique, as you can see, I don't have any fallout. Like, I'm not having any fallout. But if you try to go in and swipe it without the glitter glue, oh, you're gonna definitely have some fallout. Now the next, and you can see the packaging. See what I'm talking about? See how chunky that is and how soft it is? Yes, it's showing up very nicely. You just gotta add a little, finessing. And if you don't mind adding a little finessing, it's okay. Now I'm gonna use Santa Maria, this shade right here. And I'm gonna put that in the inner portion of the eye. And again, I'm pressing. Just to give the look a little bit of a gradient. You see the gradient look you get with that when you put this lighter shade? And I'm just blending it over. You guys know I gotta clean that up, right? And then to blend out my edges, I think I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna go back in with Mary. Let me do a little blend work. Blend out these outer edges. And this is a beautiful, to me, a beautiful little smoky eye look for a date night. You know what I'm saying? See how we blend the edges out? We don't want no harsh lines. We gotta blend, 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 blend. Now, I'm not gonna put no lashes on, you guys. What I'm gonna do is take my little concealer right quick. Let me just grab a little bit of concealer. Clean up under my eye. I just grabbed the first one I found. This is a Tarte one. It's just the first one I found. Wait a minute. Where's my hold on, you guys. Let me check my comment sections too. Oh, thank you. All right, let's go in and just, oh, this is a bright concealer. I'm just cleaning up my eye look. I always do that with my concealer. And I don't have any face makeup on right now because I didn't want the eyeshadow to be all over my face. But see how when I clean it up, it gave it a nice sharp look? That's why I like to use my concealer to do that. And let me put a little bit of my Charlotte powder under my eye. It's gonna look a little crazy until I put the rest of my makeup on. But for a date night, y'all, hello. Throw you on some mascara, some lashes. But for my lower waterline, I think I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade that's in the palette and use that instead of an eyeliner. Oh, thank you. No, not yet. I didn't want it to get messed up. And I'm not going to bring it all the way. Oh, yeah, might as well. We're going date night. We're going to go all the way in. And just connect it. And I'm just going to throw some mascara on right quick. And this will be the first eye. Because I wanted you guys to see this this eyeshadow in action, you know. My NARS Extreme. And y'all know it take me 3,000 years to do lashes, so we don't got time for that. But if you put on some lashes with this look right here, girl, beautiful. All right, so first look. And it really didn't take long to get this. And to me, this is a beautiful, sultry look, you know. But you just got to know how to finesse this palette. And to me, the way to finesse it is to press, pressity, press. What's up, child? Now, let's see. For this eye, I want to do something a little bit more everyday wearable. So let's see. We're going to go back in with Mary again because I'm going to use that shade as my transition. Because to me, in this palette, it's the perfect transition for me. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I probably will not ever use this shade or this shade. I do not like the way they made. They're too sheer. They're too glittery. It falls all over your face. You can wet them. But I wonder. I don't even want to take the chance, y'all. I don't even want to take the chance because I don't like them. I don't like them. I'm be honest. Hey, child. I do not like these two shades. But I did want to see how they would look just over the entire lid if I wet them. Let's try it, and then I can easily wipe it off. I do want to try something. I got a little something in my mind. Let me get a brush. Because I don't want to not use these shades at all. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go with Mary Jane, which is the one I told you guys. I don't like them, but let me get some on my brush. Ugh. I don't know, y'all. But this is for y'all. I'm doing this for y'all. I wet it on my brush. And let me put some glitter glue. Let me not set, hey Monique, let me not set myself up for complete failure. Let me add some glitter glue on the lid. I think that would help. Okay, so I got the glitter glue. And now let's see. Oh, okay. It just made a whole lot out of me, y'all. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might use these shades then. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put... let me shut up. I'm pressing it in on top of the glitter glue. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. That's pretty. Let me add a little bit more. Again, I'm going to spray it. Because and it's not really, it's not falling down. Well, that's a lot, a little bit. Okay, so this is how you could use these shades, you guys. This shade, this is how you could use these shades. But I'm not finna do it. You can use this shade like a one and done. And it is still coming down a little bit on my side of my face. What we saying? Hold on, what I missed? Okay, you going live this evening? Okay, cool. So, girl, it's a whole miracle, Lorraine. Girl. So cause let me see. Let me take this shade right here. Oh snap! I was about to cuss y'all. I'm just trying to clean up the edges. I'm going very lightly. Y'all, this could be almost like a one and done. Take your black liner, make you a nice little wing, lashes, and bam. Yeah, I found a way to make those colors work because I promise you, I was not going them skills. Oh, thank you. Hey, Chris Love Lux, how you girl? Watching while you work, thank you. I was not gonna be fooling with these two shades. These two shades right here were on my I'm not touching ever again list. But now that I figured out how to work it, you can definitely make a really simple look and throw me on a black wing liner. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And I love, I love me a bright lid. Y'all know that, right? And then go in with you a nice brown, dark brown liner. Cute. Let me take this off right quick. Now, this is going to be the testimony, child, getting it off. Woo. So I'm just going to hold here and move and press. Fold and do it again. I'm glad I decided to do that, you guys. Because I was talking mad trash about them shades, like for real. Them shades was on the list. Girl, in the middle of the day, because I filmed y'all a whole video on this palette, and I got sabotaged in the middle of editing, and because of that, I was like, I'm going to still bring them what I told them I was going to bring them on Friday, so we just going to do it in a live. Yes. Okay, so now let me go back in right quick with my transition color. And let me give y'all something, with some other shades so you can see. Thank you for the prayers, girl, because I was needing it because I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay, so we got a little transition color. But as you can see, I want y'all to look at this palette. It gets messy. These glitter shades are chunky and messy, but let's see. We're gonna do Gasper. Let's do Gasper so we can see how dark it is. I'm gonna do it on the outer V. Let me clean off my brush, my mini booster, my favorite brush. Again, like I said, these shadows, you have to build those up. Because if you go in and just start doing windshield wiper motions like this, you will definitely lose some color. So let me go in and there is kick up in the pan for those that have an issue with that. I don't care about that. Kick up don't bother me. Yes, Monique, you asked about, do anyone else have milk palettes? You're listening to Monique, Roberta, thank you. I appreciate y'all. I really do. And it's not going to be long because I'm about to get off here because I don't want this to be a really long video. I'm already at 29 minutes. I'm building this color up. It's like a greeny, weird color. And it's not giving me, as you can see on my skin tone, it's not deepening up my outer V like I like. But we're going for a work approach, like a work look. So I'm going to roll with it for right now. It's performing okay, Tanya, but you got to put some work into it. It's not gonna give you. It's not Natasha Denona. It's not gonna be easy, but I feel like it's still worth it. All right, let me go in with some glitter glue. I feel like you definitely need glitter glue. Put it over the lid. And now I'm gonna go in with Sweet Lucy. That shade right there. Y'all, I appreciate y'all stopping by and listening while y'all at work. Again, y'all, we're pressing because this is a very chunky. And then we're gonna press to put it on. Because if we don't, we'll have it all over our face. And I want to just give y'all something work, simple and easy for work. Well, yeah, you don't want this one then, Tanya, because you definitely gotta. You don't. It's not working hard. You gotta know the tricks. Maybe I'll just say that. Because as you can see, it's not taking me long to get this look. You feel me? But you just gotta. You can't just go in and just be like whoop 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 whoop. No, that's not gonna work. All right, let me go back in with Gasper. So I don't have no harsh lines on the edges. So you love the Smoke Session and the Rust palette were the best. So far for me, She's a Party, I think, is one of my favorite ones. So y'all see, I got a little bit of fallout. Let me go in with Mary again and blend out the edges. Mary, 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 Mary. I do got some fallout. You like it, but you're going to pass on it. Yeah, I understand. Because it's a $58 or $56 palette. So she is up there. Let me clean up under my eye right quick. I do still got some fallout on my face. Even with me doing all of that, I still have fallout on my face. Clean up under here. And I just picked, the same concealer so we have the same color. And for the lower lash line on this one, I think I'm going to use the deepest shade in here. Instead of using, thank you, instead of using a eyeliner. See how when you clean it up? Now, to me, this is a nice, simple, everyday, wearable, go to work type of look versus this is more of your glam up type look. Let me set this right quick with my Charlotte. And let's do the lower lash line with the deepest shade. And y'all, I'm going to throw on a quick face right quick just so y'all can see the whole look. Yes, they do some of the most unique color stories. I totally agree. Oh, that's pretty. Let me throw on a little mascara. And now we got a look that you can wear to work. What do you guys think? A work look? Going out with your boo? Having a nice day? Glam, smoky look? All right, y'all, let me do something with my face right quick. Blah, blah, blah. Here. You need to revisit the reddish powder. I think that's the, I'm going to use my Dior. Y'all, we're going to do real quick on the face. We're not doing a whole lot of work. But I feel like my eyeshadow looks better once my face is completely done. Thank you. See, I normally like to, I always mostly do my eyeshadow first, so. Okay, so we got our foundation on. Let me go in with, oh, okay, let me do something, y'all. We're gonna test out the Gucci powder. Let me go ahead and use this Gucci powder on top of this Dior. And I got the shade 12. Looks like that. I'm gonna really focus under my eye mostly. And then just kind of dust over the face and over the forehead. Just a set. Y'all know I like to press. Y'all, this powder is very pretty, y'all. Very pretty. All right, so see, it's coming together already. Now, you guys know I have been using this Epic shade as a contour. This shade right here from the Sephora palette. Oh, Sephora got a sale, y'all. If you buy 4 Sephora products, you get 20% off. They got something where you get 10% off, 15% off, 20% off. But it all depends on how. Can you please tell me the has a roll? Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go in here for a little contour. Don't need much with this powder. For my summertime, I definitely need this. See the difference? Yeah. We're gonna snatch the face just a little bit, a little snatchy snatch. All right. Let me get the Dior. You said the Dior powders? I have 2 of them. So let me. Yes, it has a scent. Yeah, it definitely has a scent. So these are the powders I have, and they definitely have a scent. And the Chanel, and the Gucci definitely has a scent. Let's use the bronzer from Gucci. All right. Yeah, they definitely have scents. So you guys can see what the bronzer looks like. Add some warmth back to my skin. I don't know why they have to add those scents to it. Now, I was concerned that this was going to be super red, but as you guys can see, it's not. Y'all see the difference? So it's not super red. For my skin tone, now since I have a tan, is working out really good. Now, in the wintertime, I'm not sure. But for right now, she's giving me life, y'all. All right, so the weather has y'all energy there. I'm a sun girl. Yes, I'm with y'all all day, every day. I need the sun. All right, highlighter from Danessa. Chai Tea. We're going to use that shade. I'm loving this palette, you guys. This Danessa Myrick palette, I am loving. Y'all know I don't like a lot of highlight like that. So I go in very light-handed. But look, you see, I did both sides, y'all, with just one little dab inside of that palette. Like, who y'all talking to? Who y'all talking about? Y'all better know Danessa. Say my name, say my name. Y'all better say her name, put some respect on her name. Now let me just blend these in together. See, I like a nice subtle highlight. Y'all, this didn't take long. It's still almost an hour-long video. I'm sorry, y'all. I tried. Here, I got a little MAC. No, I don't want to use that. What is this one? Charlotte Tilbury Intense Blush. Just add a flusher color. Now she done. Oh, let me give you a lippy. So y'all can have a whole look out in these streets. I think I'm gonna try this. This is a lip gloss from the Lip Bar. From Color Rain, the Power collection. I don't have my glasses on, so I don't know the name of it. But since I have two different colors, ooh. YouTube won't censor your voice. Ooh, that's pretty, y'all. Ooh. Y'all, let me swatch this, because I don't even know if it's coming across. Look at that, y'all. Oh, hey, Beauty Over 40. Look, Lavinia, this is, oh my God. Let me put on some glasses. Let me find glasses, so I can tell y'all the shade. I don't even know if they still have these. Distro is what this is called. But y'all, that is it. This is my two looks from the Melt Mary Jane palette. Final thoughts for this palette. You don't need to run out and get this palette. It's not beginner friendly. So if you're new to, dealing with eyeshadow, this is not the palette for you. If you know how to make an eyeshadow work, you know a few tricks and tips, then, oh, you need some earrings? Hold on, I'll give y'all some. Tricks and tips, then yes, pick this up. If you're my skin tone, I feel like it's a beautiful eyeshadow for deeper skin tone, because it gives you the depth that I feel like the Natasha Denona Glam palette does not give. It's a sexy palette to me. Like, I feel like it's gorgeous. Even my everyday look, I like. So those are my final thoughts. I hope this was helpful. And you guys, you can make a decision if it's something you want to pick up. Am I glad I have it in my collection? Here's the swatches for those that just came in before I wash it off. Those are the swatches. Am I glad? Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad that I have it, because I feel like it's going to be really great Y'all can't wait to play with it on Wednesday with the Glam palette together and see what looks we can come up with. So I'm glad I have it. You want some earrings? Hold on. Monique said we gotta give some earrings. So y'all, this is my little earring box. It says Virgo. So when I be taking earrings off, I'll just throw them in here until I can put them back up. So let me give you some earrings. These earrings that I'm getting ready to put on come from TonyDaily.com. If you guys are not familiar with Tony Daily, I'm gonna need for y'all to get familiar with Tony Daily, like for real. Stop sleeping on my girl, cause she makes some beautiful earrings. And it says melanin. Melanin. And that's it, y'all. We did this in 46 minutes. Not too bad. Not too bad. So that's it. Let me see, make sure I don't see anything, missing anything. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If I ever stay anywhere, I would get arrested. Y'all are so funny. Okay, y'all talking about the scents, because I don't know, girl. Yeah, this gloss is banging. Like, you remember when you was young and you really wasn't supposed to wear makeup and you put some gloss on and you thought you was the ish and couldn't nobody tell you nothing? That's what this color is giving me right now. I don't know why she be trying to rush out. Girl, because I can't have these videos be super duper long. All right, y'all, I got to go. So to all my new subscribers, I see you and I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, girl, hit that button so that I can say if you'll see at the Grown Women's Table. And until the next video, bye-bye, ladies. Thank you, Monique. Bye, Monique, Lorraine, Roberta, Lala, Lavinia. Who else was in here? Chai. Tanya, Chris. I think I got everybody covered. And for all of those watching the replay gang. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? Thank you for all the love and support. Did I say Roberta? I think that's it. All right, love you guys.